Hi Richard, how you doing, mate? All right. I don't know if you see the live I done on the last on my GoPro, but I don't think it come out right. I had no chat, so I couldn't speak to no one. I couldn't see if anyone was on the chat, so I closed it down. But we just got settled now in Yarmouth Marina on the Isle of Wight for the night, and I thought I'd just go live again. Just had a shower and stuff, so I'm feeling a lot better now. Got a bit sunburnt today. Hello, son. Are you all right, love? Um, yeah, James is just cooking. I'll show you what he's at. Just let me put that phone there because it all runs off this other phone. So yeah, so this is where we are. Look, I don't know if I can change the camera. How are you, Richard? All right, mate? Don't tell me, overworked and underpaid. Oh yeah, there you go. So we're put in between a couple of boats here. They wanted to raft us against another yacht, which means strapping our boat to another yacht, and then you have to get off your boat onto their boat to get off to the marina, and we didn't want to do it, so we nearly went home. But they give us this place, so we're chuffed with this. So I've just got my private chef in here. My private chef's in here. Oh, chef.
Oh, hello. Playing on your phone again.
I am.
There you go.
So, oh, cheers, mate. Thanks very much. So there's dinner. Well done, James. Cheers, mate. Yeah. So I'll shut this up because that's.
No, that's right.
It's all right now, yeah. Oh dear. So we got burgers tonight. We was having bass, but unfortunately James bought a barbecue and they sold him the gas, and the gas doesn't fit the barbecue, believe it or not. So we can't use it. So yeah. No, Richard, I'm not sure if it was live or not, mate. It might have been not public, so it was only me watching it. So that's probably why there was no chat. I ain't been live for ages, so I sort of forgot how to do it, to be quite honest with you. No, I didn't catch my bass, son. James caught a really nice one. So what we do now, we won't cook that tonight. We'll take that home. We'll gut it tonight and then take it home. So I've got rid of these burgers, otherwise they're going to go cold. So I'll swap that round. Yeah, it's a lovely evening tonight. It's so warm over here. It's unbelievable. Cheers, James.
Yeah, no worries, mate. Well.
Yeah, James is all right, mate. Richard's on here. James. Richard.
Hello, Richard. Right, mate. Just having a bite to eat after the 9th hour disaster, and the gas bottle doesn't fit the barbecue. Have you ever seen a grown man cry? Drove round the Isle of Wight today to catch a bass, caught a bass, came back here to cook it, got the gas grill out, brand new barbecue. The gas bottle doesn't fit the regulator. No bass.
He's lovely. I've got cider in there. That's James' fridge, look, that he has on the boat. Absolutely, it can actually freeze stuff in there, can't it, James?
Yeah, it's freezer as well. Yeah.
Freezer as well. God bloody hell, that's freezing. So yeah, so it's a good little thing that is. Well clever. Don't need no ice or nothing. Just plug it in, and away you go. And the solar panel runs that free of charge, so it's well good in the daytime.
Well, the solar panel charges the battery up.
Yeah.
200 amp lithium battery, and then the battery runs it, no problem.
Yeah. They're nice, aren't they? I like spicy burgers.
A little bit.
I thought they were. No, they're not too bad.
Anything.
No. What, should I be like that then, Richard? Rotation is locked. Rotate device back. Yeah, won't let me do anything, Richard. That's it, mate. That's what you got. Hi, gents. Hiya. Can't you turn yours phone sideways, son? Because I'm... No, dear. No change there then, son. Noisy eater. We, Richard, today we went round the back of the Isle of Wight. Well, you wouldn't believe it, last night. We had a couple of beers last night. I think I only had 30 minutes sleep. Didn't we?
30 minutes.
Because we got up at 3:30. So, yeah, we only had 30 minutes sleep last night. So anyway, we managed to get through the day. But we went up, back of the Isle of Wight for 6 o'clock. Drifted down 2 hours. Then drifted all the way back up about 8 miles. And then the tide turned and then we drifted all the way back down. And then we went back down to the Needles. So that's where we are. We're this side of the Needles. We're about 30 miles away from home. So we'll spend the night here.
We're at Yarmouth.
We're at Yarmouth on the Isle of Wight. And then we'll head back tomorrow and then fish on the way home, sort of thing. Save going home and then coming back out again. Do you fish then, Jens, or are you a sea fisherman? Hi, Lloydie. Hello, mate. All right. Yeah, we must have drifted today. How far, James? Did we drift all together?
Drift, well, about 7, 14, sort of between 20 and 22 miles drifting, and then another 15 to drive. Well.
Yeah, 22 miles drifting, and about 10 isn't it, out there? About 10 from Portsmouth, 12
driving,
was that?
Yeah, but we drove
Yeah.
quite a bit.
Yeah,
Drove
I suppose.
down the island,
Yeah, true.
and
Yeah.
we went looking different marks.
Yeah. So I drifted quite a lot.
In and out of consciousness.
Yeah. No, we don't get seasick. It was rough out there at 10 o'clock as well. We nearly packed it in and come in because it was really blowing up. And all of a sudden, an hour went by and it calmed down and the rest of the day was really nice. So we're glad we stayed out. Jens, are you from the UK? And is it carp fishing you do? Yeah, Lloydie. Yeah, it was a big old drift, mate. First time we've ever hit 3 tides.
Yeah,
Isn't it? We had a £30 tote. We had a £20 tote. We had about a £3 bass, three pound.
No, I caught it. It was £4.
We had loads of mackerel today, but there was only little tiny things. Unbelievable. It doesn't matter where we went, 20-mile difference, we can only catch the same size mackerel. That was unbelievable, wasn't it?
Yeah, I call them lady fingers because they're very, very small.
Yeah.
But they're a
Great.
killer bass bait.
Yeah, killer bass bait, yeah. Brilliant. Oh, yeah. I think your bass is different to our bass. American bass are different to ours, aren't they?
Well, there's freshwater bass.
Yeah, your bass freshwater. Bass, catfish, crappie, bluegill, fish like that. I think that's
Catfish
fresh.
the
That's
same.
fresh water, isn't it?
But yeah, fresh water. Yeah, we do have freshwater bass. They're in the Thames now, and they
Oh,
are similar. Yeah.
oh. We're saltwater anglers, really. Be happy to tell you, son, I'm finished because I know you'll be cringing at me eating. I've got to eat. Bloody hell, that beer is freezing.
Yeah, that's
Jesus, what?
-3 fridge is that.
-3.
Yeah,
Oh.
temperature. Yeah.
I tried to set it up on my GoPro, but I couldn't link the GoPro to the phone for some reason. It's the trouble when you don't use it enough, you lose out. Yeah, we didn't do that well today, really. James only had a bass, but he got tomorrow yet, so he might come up trumps. Yeah, but we really like catching sharks, really. I mean, today we was going for something like about £150 to sort of £300 thresher shark. They are in our waters, but they are pretty elusive, and not everybody can catch them. And you just got to put the hours in to do it, unfortunately. And we've spent a good old session today doing it, and no takes.
Trouble we had was we chummed it all up, and then realised halfway through the day there's a dredger working around the back of the Isle of Wight, so the ocean was full of silt.
Yeah,
You know, and it
we see this. It looked. We thought it was bloom. We thought any minute now there's going to be a basking shark going through here, sucking it all up. But little did we know, James has got AIS on his plotter, and we see this ship in the distance. So he checked it out, and it was dredging sand up. And of course,
C-Max.
Yeah, C-Mex. Yeah,
C-Max.
yeah. It's a concrete company, and they're dredging sand up. And of course, as they bring it up, it just washes out the buckets in the sea, and the whole sea churns up like a yellowy colour.
And the fish we're after.
So we'll wonder if that stopped our chances, really.
Yeah.
It was everywhere, wasn't it?
Yeah, but the fish we're after go by sight, don't they?
Yeah, they go by sight a lot. So, yeah, a bit of a nightmare. But anyway.
Those days.
Yeah. Rods and Wheels, hiya mate. Thanks for coming in. What have you been up to, Lloyd? Have you been fishing at all? Six people in, hiya. Thanks for coming on. I can't see who it is because I can only see about 4. Oh no, it'd be 5. Yeah, maybe 6. Yeah, got you all. We're going to go out tomorrow, and on the way back, probably stop in. There's a mark we went last time. We caught some bass there, and we got snapped up by something big. So we're going to give that a little go. It's out the wind and stuff in the Solent. So we'll give that a go on the way back. And then, yeah, just take a slow drive home, really, with a bit of fishing in between. Cheers, Richard. We do try, mate. Sandra said, I'm glad that's gone. She don't like me seeing me eat.
What's gone? The burger.
You made me laugh.
It was a vegetarian one.
Was it?
Didn't have any meat in it at all. It was all spice.
Was it?
No, hold on. Chili and cheese burgers.
Chili and cheese. There's meat in there though, isn't there? It's beef burger. It's beef in there, isn't there?
Yeah, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
I think they call it corn.
Oh, is it corn? Were they corn ones? They taste alright, don't they?
Yeah, that was alright.
Yeah, they don't taste too bad. So we just had corn burgers, so no meat in them. But they're chili and cheese and corn beef. What's it made out of then, James? Corn. It tasted exactly the same as burgers, really, because it's so spicy that you wouldn't know anyway. Well, I was hungry, so it was nice. Oh, sorry to hear that, Lloydie. Get yourself on the straight and narrow, mate. If it's a shark, Jens, we wouldn't keep that. But if it was a bass, I mean, some we put back. Mainly we put them back, but now and again we will take one for the table because they're really nice. But most of all, we put them back. Really, I would say we take a few home, but apart from that, if we're catching like sharks, smooth hounds, all that sort of thing, we would put back because we love them. We love to see them go back and swim away, really. And the big sharks we catch, we're not even allowed to bring them on the boat. They've got to go. You've got to unhook them on the side of the boat, still in the water. So we wouldn't bring them on the boat. They're too big. The biggest ones we bring on the boat are about 5 foot long, and any longer than that would stay in the sea. Yeah, cheers, Richard. Just a quick one, Rich. I know they've changed the subscribers now for monetisation, haven't they? And I just wondered, do we only need 500 now? So as soon as you get to 500, and I think it's 3,000 watch hours now, that's it to get monetised. Is that correct? I said the ones that are on the boat are about 5 foot long. She's put, holy crap, I'm only 4'11". Oh dear. Holy crap.
Right, let's put this seat back.
Yeah, we're really catch and release, really, I would say. 9 times out of 10. I mean, we kept a bass today because we thought we was going to have it for dinner, and it would have been nice to come down there and have a catch and cook with a nice bass. Because you can't get a better meal than a bass, sea bass, beautiful. Unfortunately, it's didn't work out. But anyway, it won't go to waste. We'll still eat it. James will take it home and his mum will have that.
I'm might even have the fillets tomorrow. You know,
Yeah, right.
but on the boat after lunch.
Yeah, they've definitely dropped it from 1,000 to 500, Rich. I know that. I'll tell you who told me, James Gate. He had a notification from them. And the one, UK are doing it. There's only about 4 countries that are doing it. UK's one of them. And I think they've dropped the 4,000 hours down to 3,000 hours. What you got there then, mate? Yeah, James is just getting his barbecue out now.
One of these.
Yeah. This is his new barbecue for the boat, so when we come out next time, we'll have it all sorted.
So, they said, you need the small gas balls. I said, the small ones? They said, yes. Camping gas, small balls. To me, that was a camping gas. Camping gas,
Yeah.
small ball. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
it doesn't fit that regulator.
No. No, what you should have had was the little ones like that, innit? The little ones like that shape.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I've got those for the main cooker.
Yeah.
They don't fit because they're too big. That's too small. So there's one in between.
Yeah, nightmare. Lovely
Apparently it fits in there.
barbecue, look. Oh, what, the gas bottle?
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
right.
it's
I
not.
know the one you mean now.
Do you?
Yeah, I know the one you mean. It's dome shaped, isn't it?
I don't know.
Like a bell shape,
They
yeah.
just said it's a small one.
Yeah,
So I bought them out.
yeah. That's lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not a bad
So-
barbecue grill. But that's all it does
Yeah.
at the moment.
Yeah, with no gas. It all looks pretty nice. So controls are all nice, aren't Lovely.
Yeah, it's not bad.
they? Yeah.
And it's self-igniting. Well, it's not self, it's got pigs though.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, it's good, isn't
I
it?
like it. And then
Yeah. Oh,
it's
catches the
drip
fat.
train.
Yeah, it's nice, isn't it?
If you put a layer of sand in there first, it
Yeah.
stops all the mess, you know, you just pour the sand
Right.
in, rather than having a grease of that,
Yeah, right. Yeah.
or in our case, fish.
Yeah, it's nice that, mate, isn't it? Really nice.
Yeah, unfortunately, that's all it does. It looks nice, but it doesn't.
Yeah, tells you the temperature look, and all that. Nice. Yeah, nice.
Not
Yeah.
small,
Yeah, so keep that on board, and when we get the gas bottle sorted out, we'll try that out. Another way of doing it, isn't it, mate?
So we have grill.
Yeah.
We have a nice bass for the grill. Oh, that's a lovely grill size. That would have been lovely on there.
We can show you the bass. There you go.
There's the bass.
There's a bass. Look,
That was the grill size bass.
there it is.
But unfortunately,
Yeah.
we have none.
Didn't like that. I'll just show. That's a bass there. Look. Sorry, I'll turn it around, and you can't do it like that. So there's a bass there. Look. That's our bass over here. Sea bass, that is. And it's very expensive over here. Sea bass.
Tastes good.
Yeah, it tastes
It's
really
very
nice.
good taste.
Tastes really nice. Really nice. That's it. Yeah, it's quite a big difference, Richard, isn't it? If you think about it, because I struggle for subscribers. I do, to be honest with you. I've been going about 2 years now. I think I've only got 424. I think people come on, well, you know, after I've started, and bang, they're up to 1,000 straight away within a few, 6 months or whatever. But 427, yeah. Yeah, I'm nearly there, mate. I don't know what it does really, all this monetisation and all that, but we'll have a look when we get there. I know you sort of start getting paid for the adverts and all that. I think it's all pretty minimum.
Don't get fooled.
Yeah, Lloyd, he said it's a CV470 you want, a screwless gas canister.
What's that? What? CV?
CV470,
What, no,
screwless gas canister.
Yeah, that, I did notice that.
Yeah. Well done, Lloydie. Cheers for that, mate.
Yeah, cheers. Thanks, mate. CV.
Yeah, CV470, screwless gas canister.
Well, I'm just writing it down, thanks.
Well done, mate.
Camping gas.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that, Richard. I've heard that. And I'll tell you something as well. I've seen people on there with like 19,000 subs. And I get more watch hours a month than what they do. So it can only be that they're buying subs and obviously nobody's looking at their channel. They just bought the subs and I don't know how it works, to be quite honest. I don't know how you buy a sub even. I wouldn't have a clue. I can't see the point of that really. You're just trying to get bigger before you know what I mean? Trying to run before you can walk, really. No, I'm happy with the way it's going. I get quite a lot. I've got 280 hours. What's that? 280 hours, right? Yeah, 280 hours watched in 28 days. Yeah, so I thought that was quite clever, really. That's 2,700 minutes, I think it is. So, yeah. Yeah, thanks, night, love. I'll see you tomorrow night. All right, love? I'll give you a ring in the morning. Hi, Stuart. Hi, Stuart. You're all right, mate? I normally do it with my GoPro, look at my phone for the thing, but I've got me I've had to do it with my phone today because my GoPro is not playing ball for some reason. Won't link. No, we're all fished out tonight. We're in a marina. You're not allowed to fish in a marina, so we're in a posh marina.
£39 a night.
Yeah, 38 quid a night. 38, wasn't it?
What was it?
I thought so. I don't know. Yeah, I think it was 38. She said.
Who paid for it?
You did. I'll give you half though. I'll sort it all out. I'll sort it out.
That's why I said it's 39.
Oh dear. Yeah, that's gone up. It was only £23 here when we come last in my boat. Now it's gone up to 38 just for one night.
You can have some gas bottles.
Yeah, you take them back, wouldn't you?
Wow.
You've opened them. You've opened them all now, haven't you?
Yeah. I could take them back, to be fair. But
420 fisherman, evening, mate. How you doing? Thanks for coming on. It's only a quick one. We're just here having a beer or whatever in the boat. We've been fishing all day. Started Thursday night. Come down Thursday night. I come down late because I had to go over my dad's first. So I didn't get down until about 11 or half 11. And then James come and picked me up on the boat. He come over from his mooring and picked me up. And then we went back to the mooring. Then I had to get all my fishing gear on his boat, and then take it over to my mooring. And then he dropped me off on my boat to go to bed. And then he went over to his mooring. And in the morning he had to come and pick me up and go to his boat. It's a bit of a rigmarole really for him, but he's good doing it. And yeah, and then we've come out early, so we didn't get to bed last night till we had a couple of beers last night, and then he took me back to my boat. So I think we went back at about 3 o'clock, and we got up about, well, it was about 3:30 to be quite honest with you, and we set the alarm for 4. So we had 30 minutes. Jesus, so we hadn't had no sleep. I think I had a little power nap, didn't I? On the floor here in the daytime, but
yeah, just as the boat was spinning round
I
in
know.
circles and all the rods were getting
It hurt my back. It hurt my back. It threw me everywhere. It did. I was laying on the deck and the boat went sideways and rolled me over one way because I was asleep. I just rolled one way and then rolled back the other, cracking my elbows on the floor. Yeah, nightmare. Yeah, thanks, James. Yeah, we're asleep tonight. But it's late now, isn't it, really? What's the time now? Must be, what's the time?
5 to 11.
5 to 11.
Yeah.
And we've got a beer in our hand again. So we'll only have a couple. It's so warm out here, actually. I've only got shorts on and I've got this top on, but yeah, it's really warm. I think you need an E on that, Richard. Take the car. Hello, Jay. All right, mate. How you doing? You been out fishing at all, Jay? No, no bananas in here, mate. When you're coming down then, Richard? How you getting on with that, Jay? I've never had much luck with lure fishing. We tried today with a few lures and stuff. But, I think actually you caught a bass. Was that a lure you caught that on, James?
No, it was
Oh no, it's live
float
bait.
fishing with a live joey mackerel.
Yeah, no, live bait. Yeah,
Float
just
fishing.
sort of lure fishing, but with a live joey. Probably the best bait you can get. They're about 6 inches long. These little joeys. They're perfect. Absolutely brilliant, now.
Show me.
And that's all we caught today, Jay. We caught within a 20-mile radius. That's all we could catch was these little 6-inch joeys.
And they were everywhere.
And they was everywhere. Yeah, within 20 miles. And that's all we could catch. We didn't catch any decent mackerel. Just these little tiny joeys. They're about, I suppose, about 5 inches long. But yeah, look.
Have you ever seen any mackerel so small as that?
Hang on, mate. He's looking at me.
Oh, poor.
There you go. Perfect bass bait. Absolutely perfect. And they're all exactly. We thought they're herring when we first caught them, and then realised that they was all, look at that, all the same size.
All of them.
That's unbelievable, isn't it? But what a bait, eh, for bass.
Yeah, absolutely.
We had them live. See that live bait tank there? They stay alive all day in there. It's got an aerator and then it pumps it back in and then it trickles back out to sea, so the water's fresh all the time and it aerates it. So they swim about in there all the time.
He loves it.
Yeah.
Oh, straight in the bucket of water. Yeah.
Yeah, it was Jay, but we tried on sandbanks. I was thinking there might be a
Pardon me.
sort of a flatfish down there, you know, turbot or something like that. But there's some big sandbanks around the back of the Isle of Wight. And I'm talking right down by freshwater. We found a couple of sandbanks there and we drifted them. But we caught 2 poxy dogfish, didn't we?
Yeah.
But nothing any decent really. He had the 1 bass, and that was it really. And we drifted along with them on the line live, so it was perfect bait, absolutely perfect. I thought they'd have been snapped up, and I caught my tope. I caught a 20-pound tope on one of them little mackerel as well, with a muppet on it.
On the end
The
of
muppet was yeah, a muppet at both ends. Yeah, the muppet was bigger than the mackerel. But I tell you what, it's only in the water it was minutes, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Minutes.
Oh, yeah, nice.
Cast it out, it drifted along a bit, down it went, bang. 20-pound tope. And I had a 30-pound as well. Hi Katie, you alright? What are you doing up this early? Late, I should say. That's my daughter there, everyone, Katie Lockwood. Where's baby shark? In bed? Little maple. Oh dear. That's the first time she's been on it. Oh yeah. Yeah, you get a bit of a lie-in, do you? Tomorrow Wayne's up with her. What time's she getting up now? People are all saying hello to you, Kate. Has James started his channel yet? I'll do my impression.
I'll just hijack you.
He hijacks mine. I like him on mine actually. I think we make a good pair. A right pair, yeah. Yeah. It's always good to have a fishing buddy, isn't it? Always better to share it. Well, I think anyway. Some people disagree, but I always like to share. I always say it's better shared than what it is on your own. You can catch a carp or something on your own, you just sit there going, yeah, that's good carp, spot on. There's someone there to share it with you, it's high fives and it all feels good, you know. She's too busy, Stuart. Yeah, we had good fun today, Kate. We just didn't get into that shark you see that I sent you the picture of was the 30-pound one. That's just a standard taupe. We're trying to get one like, well, it'd be nice to get one 10 times bigger than that. Until I actually catch one and you see it, you'll realise how big it is. They're about 10 foot long, 10, 12 foot long. Where that one's only probably about 4 foot long. Maybe 5, nearly just about 5 foot. Well, the answer's no, Richard. He hasn't started a channel yet. I think he's only just got an Instagram account. Good nightmare. Oh dear. What a mod does, Kate, if you're still on, is if anyone comes on here and starts being nasty or swearing or anything, you know, being horrible basically, they will block them for me. And I won't probably even get to see what they're saying because Jay or Richard will be on them like a ton of bricks, or Lloydie. So it just keeps all the channels sweet, really, and just normal talk. So there's no swearing and no, you know, just people being stupid. Some people get accounts that are like bogus accounts, and they can come on and then do what they want. So we don't have none of that. And it's good of them. Thanks a lot for all the mods. You work it all for me. I appreciate that. Thanks. Stuart, it'll probably last for one cast. Hit the water and explode. From Lidl. James we was coming home with a bass, and James has got a brand new barbecue. They sold him the barbecue and then sold him the gas, and then the gas bottles he's bought that they sold him don't fit the barbecue, so we can't now cook the bass. We could have pan fried it, but James had some burgers, so we had a couple of burgers, and he's been feeding me all day really with bits and pieces. So we had sausage rolls this morning, which was really nice. And then we just had bits all day really, crisps and chocolate and drinks and stuff. So yeah, I'm good. And I think we got sausages for the morning and stuff for breakfast. So obviously we're 30 miles away from home, Kate. We're in Yarmouth on the Isle of Wight. Cider actually, Stuart. Yeah, Jay, that'd be an achievement. Would be, mate. I'd like a 10-pounder on the boat, let alone on the bloody shore. Yeah, cheers, Jay. Thanks, mate. What's your biggest bass then, Jay, so far? Trying to catch a double-figure bass off the shore.
All right.
With lure fishing, he's doing a lot of lure fishing.
Nice, yeah, good way of catching.
Mm. Yeah, cheers, Kate. Yeah, well, it takes all sorts, doesn't it? So you're always going to get people trying to spoil people's fun, if you know what I mean. Anyway, I'll see you. I'll see you tomorrow. I would imagine tomorrow night or whatever, if not Sunday. And we'll probably go out with the Terror. All right. Enjoy getting up at 5:30. Oh dear me. I'll see you later, Kate. £7 from the Shorey's head. That's good fish, isn't it? That's good fish, Jay. Yeah, night, Kate. See you tomorrow or Sunday. Feels weird because I've been off today. It feels like Saturday. Put some oil on that door. I don't know if you heard that, people. Oh dear me. Is Local Marks on tonight? Is Will on tonight? He said there was going to be 30-mile-an-hour winds tonight. It's lovely here. A little bit of a breeze, but nothing much.
I said, that's coming from me.
Well, they did hear it. He said, "You sure that was the door?" Well, the only doors we got on the boat, they ain't got hinges. Sliding. No, that's that burger, I think. That's that corn burger. Comes out in your rapid.
Stella Artois.
Yeah, the rods and wheels, the storms are all, I thought, down south coast, like down Devon and Cornwall. Let me switch this off. Sorry about that. It's only the GoPro, I left it on. No, it wasn't a door, Lloydie. Yeah, nice fish, Stuart, if you get one, mate. Never caught bass before. Bit spiky though, they've got a few spines everywhere. Got to be careful with them. No storms down Devon, down in Exmouth. No. Richards. No, funny that, Rich, isn't it? They all said that there's going to be storms down the southwest. It's down there, isn't it?
Rain, thunder, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, let's be honest. It's not over yet. It could be raining at 12 o'clock or 1 o'clock. You know, but
yeah, that was a 24-hour forecast.
Yeah, 24-hour forecast that was. So
from 11 a.m. today till 11 a.m. tomorrow.
Yeah, rods and wheels. It must be quite hard work, you know, doing it every day like that. God, all that work of taking it apart and putting it up and then getting out there, fishing all night and then having to close it all down. And we was going fishing at, I think, I got up at 4 o'clock and he was just finishing his live. And I thought, my God, and that's every day he's doing that, every night. Jesus, dedication, mate.
He's a grafter.
Yeah, he's a grafter. He really is. All right, Mick. Yeah, we've had a few, mate. We've had a £30 taupe. We've had a 20. I've had a £20 taupe. James has had about a £4 bass, a couple of dogfish, loads of joey mackerel. But they're only small ones, but they're really good for bait fish. They're about 5 to 6 inches long, really skinny, but a real good bass bait. We got a few for tomorrow, and we'll see how they go and see if we can catch any mackerel tomorrow as well. So when we come again, we like to catch a load to take home. Last time we took about 150 home, cut them all up, and then brought them back with us for chum for the sharking.
Oh, we had a load of pod of dolphins, big.
Oh yeah, we had a big pod of dolphins come past us, black and white ones.
We chummed the water.
We chummed all the water up. The water went all sort of on the top. It changes its appearance on the top. It goes all like mirrory when the oil's in there. Sheens, yeah, it sheens, and you can see it's it. And the pod of dolphins was right on the end of the chum slick, and they jumped out of the water, about 4 or 5 of them, a few times, and then they they turned on their toes and went the other way. Unfortunately, I thought it was going to come down to the boat, but there must have been about 50 bloody dolphins. Yeah, nice to see. Oh, and we see a big seal, didn't we?
A huge seal.
Massive seal. Must have been 3 meters long. Bloody great thing. And it was just floating on the top, having a look round, and we sort of called it, and it looked across at us and then disappeared. We never see it again. Copped eyes on me, and that was it.
It went back down.
It went back down, never come back up. Yes, that's all we've seen today out there, and obviously the fish we caught. Yeah, porpoises, Lloydie, still dolphins, aren't they? I would say anyway. They look like a dolphin. Black and white, yeah, yeah. We see one jump to start with. We thought it was a thresher, didn't we? Because we thought, oh no. Of course, when you get in your chum slick and they come down your chum, you know, if you see one behind it, you're near enough guaranteed it's going to come down and take your bait. But they were dolphins, and they're a bit more clever than the old sharks. They won't take a mackerel bait with a hook in it. Very clever. That seal was definitely something different, because I've never seen one that big before. It's quite a big, quite a big body. Looked more like a bloody walrus. Big old thing it was. It didn't have no tusks or nothing, but it had a big head. Jet black it was. Yeah, Lloydie, lovely mate. Absolutely gorgeous seeing dolphins. Love it. Last time James see him, he had about 20 mackerel for bait, and then he see a pod of dolphins. He was with his nephew, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was with his nephew. They got so excited about the dolphins, they chucked all the bait, and then the dolphins sodded off, and he goes, we ain't got no bait. Give them all the bloody bait. I suppose you had to try and catch the mackerel then, did you?
Yeah, well, yeah, we sort of turned around and headed for home.
Did you? Yeah.
But it was unbelievable. They were coming right up to the boat, and you could chuck them anywhere while we were driving.
Yeah.
And they would, you know, even
you
if you
could
chucked
see
it
them
in the opposite direction,
they'd find it. Yeah. Yeah.
But what amazed me is we're driving, and that boat had a petrol outboard on it.
Yeah.
And they come as we're driving. You know, you've got a propeller in the back of the boat.
Yeah.
Outboard.
Yeah.
turning the water up.
Yeah, I know.
Right up near it and around
I know.
the side of the
Yeah.
boat. You know, without.
They know what they're doing,
Yeah.
don't they? They're clever.
And
Very
when
clever.
they also seem to know when we'd given them the last mackerel that we had, they just somehow knew that we had none left. And one of them came up and its tail come out of the water and slapped the water really hard, like us sort of saying thank you. Yeah, literally, and then off they all went.
Yeah.
With our mackerel.
Yeah. 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 It's lovely to see them when they come along the boat though, because they just follow the boat, don't they?
Great video footage.
Yeah. Yeah. Amazing. Amazing. Yeah, always a pleasure to see them out there. We was quite a way out. We're about, well, it's about 20 miles from Portsmouth, I suppose, the time we go all the way around the back of the Isle of Wight.
We're around by St Catherine's.
Yeah, St Catherine's lighthouse. And then we drifted backwards and forwards past the lighthouse, probably about 20 miles, 22 miles. So, yeah.
3 tides.
What was it?
3 tides.
3 tides we went on, yeah. Yeah, just keep at it, Stuart. It's all you can do. I mean, you ain't got to be too serious on it as to start with. Just keep trying to make good videos and do what you're doing, you know. Or try and be a little bit different here and there. Might help you in some way. Yeah, I bet if we, Mick, I bet if I took people out and said we're going to look at dolphins, you wouldn't see one, would you?
No,
you know,
you can't
we had them the other, I think it's last year, was it? It might not have been actually. It was in COVID times, wasn't it? I think. But anyway, about a year ago or a year and a half ago, we was at a little shipwreck called Dean Towel.
Oh, yeah.
We was fishing there for mackerel. We always go there for mackerel, and then all of a sudden the dolphins turned up, and they'd gone round my boat, and they balled up a ball of mackerel underneath my boat, and we were catching mackerel with our feathers, and we was getting 3 or 4 at a time, but the dolphins were jumping, and they was doing like somersaults and coming down, and we was chucking them a few mackerel.
Yeah.
And they was actually balling this mackerel up underneath my boat. We couldn't believe it. It all happened in about a quarter of an hour, I suppose, and then they all went. Never see them again. But we managed to get enough mackerel to fish with. But yeah, I couldn't believe it. Right by the boat, where they made you jump, because as you was looking one way, they'd come out of the water and do their blowhole, and it's so loud when it's right next to you that it made you jump. James actually see one do a full somersault, didn't you? And it come out of the water and then it went down, didn't it? On at Dean Towel.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah. I was looking the other way.
Yeah. They're sort of like playing, really, weren't they? Just having fun.
Thanks for the thumbs up, guys. There's 9 people watching and 9 thumbs up. That's a pretty good average, isn't it?
Yeah.
Mind you, half of my family. Katie, Sandra. Anyway, Richard, when you're coming down, mate? Lloyd has seen the tuna chasing mackerel down at Chesil Beach.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. I'd love to see that.
Yeah.
And that's close, isn't it, Chesil Beach?
Yeah. Yeah, it's past us. Yeah, no, it's down Weymouth, isn't it? Yeah. We're about, what, 50 miles, 60 miles? Weymouth? It's 100 miles by car, isn't it?
Is it?
But,
Really?
yeah, it's 100 miles Weymouth, Tubman Basingstoke. But I think the way that we are in the water, like from the back of the Isle of Wight, it's probably only about 50, 60 miles.
You'd think,
You know?
because they seem to be getting closer. There you go.
Well, they would swim 50, 60 miles in a couple of hours, wouldn't they? Surely. Yeah.
That's incredible. So, look,
We've got the summer here.
Weymouth,
Me and James has been out. We started catching tope. We've had our this is our worst time we've had for tope fishing today, and last week. We've had our best times in April. April was April the 8th, wasn't it?
Yeah.
We had about 10 tope and big tope, and we had full strings of mackerel. That was in early April.
Which is rare.
And then, yeah, we'd never caught them that early. And then we had them in May as well. And in June now, it started to fizzle out a bit. And now July's here, and few and far between. It's really, everything seems to have been a bit quicker, isn't it, this year?
Get a second run of them.
Yeah. I've got that, Richard. He's got bad shoulders at the moment. Can't raise my arms up. I can't do that. If I go like that, that's painful, that is to me. Trying to put my arm up in the air. If I go like that, put my arm up like that, and then put it down, it all clicks. Horrible. Hello, that door's needs some more oil. Good job he's outside. That wasn't al fresco. "36 miles from Poole by sea for your nautical miles estimate. 40 miles steam.
What, from
Weymouth to Poole? About 40 miles.
Weymouth
yeah.
Poole,
Well, we got to get to Poole, so it's probably 40 miles to Poole, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's doable. Very doable.
Yeah, it's doable. We'd love to go down to Dartmouth in the boat. I mean, it costs a hell of a lot in fuel, but it's just the actual of doing a trip on a boat like that far, and not on about fishing really.
Oh, yeah.
Just, well, when we get down there we will. If he's stopping at every mark, it'll take us about 3 months.
Oh, I see. Not fishing till you get down there.
Yeah,
right.
fishing when we get down there, yeah. But just to steam down there, we don't want to go too fast. You just go down on those 16 knots, something like that. And just, it'd be lovely just to drive down there and then drive into Dartmouth. Dartmouth is so lovely, and to actually drive your boat down there and then end up in Dartmouth would be pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. I'd love to do it. I've had a boat down at Dartmouth. I've trailered my boat down there a few times, but I've never driven it from from Southampton, or Portsmouth I should say, all the way down to Dartmouth. It's about 117 miles. But when you think of it, how many miles have we done today? Probably about, well,
That's part of 40, I'd say.
probably more than that. Now we're here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
We've come all the way 10 miles here.
That's
We've probably done 50,
that's
60,
part 50, yeah, of course.
50 miles. So it's
Yeah.
like half what we've done today.
Yeah.
It's nothing, is
Yeah,
it?
that's right, yeah.
It can't cost that much then, can it, really, to get down there?
Yeah, but a lot of ours was drifting.
Oh, yeah. We reckon it's going to cost somewhere in the region of about 700 quid in fuel to get there and back.
Where? Dartmouth?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do, yeah.
700 quid roughly. So, but you've got to think to yourself, 350 quid each, and you know.
And then 350 quid each to get back.
Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking about staying down there.
Forever.
Yeah. No, I don't think it'd cost that much, would it? But I thought it's 800 full thing.
No.
Is it? No. It's 800 each way, is it?
Well, actually,
It's 117 miles.
You'd need to fill up. Yeah, so no. So yeah, no, this holds 300 litres.
300 litres.
Yeah, that's 500 pounds.
Yeah.
Well, it was. It's not now. It's come back down again now. Isn't it?
Yeah. And what would we? What do you reckon this does per mile? How many litres? 3 litres a mile? Probably.
I think we're looking at say 1428. I'm just thinking of the Boulder Band. We went there and back, and it was 36 litres. So it's the best part of 3 litres a mile, isn't it?
Yeah, 3 litres a mile. So we're burning 3 litres of diesel every mile. So it's quite a lot, isn't it? You know, it's every mile. It's like it's £3. We have to pay £3.40 for red diesel. That is £3.40 rip off. So it's costing £3. Yeah. How much was that? Oh, 3 litres, wasn't it? 3 litres.
Yeah.
So it's 140. So it's 480, isn't it?
420.
420. 420 a mile. So 420 times 117.
Although because you're doing so much just straight run,
Yeah.
The average will come down, so you wouldn't use quite so much fuel.
No, right, yeah.
Burning around.
Yeah. And I think you could ease off of the 3000. I think you should go down like 2.8, 2.6,
right,
just to give the engine a bit of a calm down, you know. Just you know, enjoy the trip really.
Yeah.
You know, that's the idea anyway. So if anyone's got a calculator there, £4.20 times 117. What's that? Let me have a bit of beer before I fall over. Yeah, Richard, I've fished the Skerries many times. It's where I first went out with a mate of mine who's got a boat down there. My daughter lives in Dartmouth. I don't know if you knew that, but her boyfriend runs the crane barge on the Dart. So yeah, we've got quite well, we've been going to Dartmouth for about 40 years now, on and off, for holidays and stuff, you know. We love it down there. I was down there last weekend. I thought about you as I was coming past Exmouth. That's a month's rent for me, laugh out loud. That's Lloydie.
Yeah.
£491.40.
Each way.
Yeah. So, about £1,000, isn't it, really?
Yeah. That's not so bad. 500 each.
And then when you get there, rods and wheels, you then got to go fishing. So it's another like 3 days fishing. So it's probably another 300 quid, I would say. But I don't think go down there in the Dartmouth Fishing Festival. I reckon if we was to go down there, it'd be like when you get a nice bit of weather and it's calm and the wind's calm. That's when you want to go down, isn't it? In the summer, when it's nice.
And not be constrained by fishing a match and finishing.
No, exactly. No, pick the days you want. Yeah, I've had off the Skerries, Richard. I've had Place. I've had a £20 Blom Ray, £19 something it was. Blom Ray, that was a big old ray. That's about the size of a dustbin lid, and quite big, thick. It's about 2 inches thick where the wings are, the meat. Unbelievable. What else have I had there? And then I've done the fishing festival, so I've had loads of fish really on the Skerries, bullass, all sorts. So yeah, love fishing the Skerries down there. Nice. Yeah, obviously, Lloydie, we would only go down if we're going with the tide. We weren't going to go all that way and go against the tide. We would work it so we leave Portsmouth when the tide's going out. So we would get 6 hours. It'd take about 7 hours to get there. So if we can do 6 of them with the tide, that will make it a hell of a lot difference than just thinking, oh, we'll go tomorrow and go against the tide. It's all got to be thought out, mate. Everything's got to be worked out, planned and all that.
then you rely
You know.
on the weather, so it's
Yeah,
quite,
then you're relying on the weather to get back. That's the biggest thing down there, that if it did blow up and you couldn't get your boat home, your boat's down there and you got no way of getting home.
je le taxi.
No, fishing's not cheap, Lloydie. Don't bother with Dartmouth, just come to Exmouth. Very funny, mate. Well, thanks all for coming on. All right, I thought I'd just go live just to show everyone where we are and all that and what's going on. We've got a trip tomorrow. We're probably leaving here early doors, but we ain't got to get up that early, have we?
No.
We said to him 6 o'clock, but you know what I mean? We go when we will go, don't we? So we get up by leisure, because we never really had any sleep last night, did we? I don't think I had any, really. So, yeah, we'll sleep tonight. So if you say, oh yeah, tired now, look, talking about it. If you say your goodbyes to each other, and I'll shut it down in a minute. All right, I'll let you say your goodbyes, and then from me and James here. There's James there. All right, you say see you later,
Cheers. Good night.
and I'll say see you later in a minute. Just say your goodbyes to each other. Yeah, I know, Rich. It's only just round the corner, isn't it? Exmouth to Dartmouth. But if it's only just round the corner, you can come to Dartmouth when we come down. Because it's only round the corner, you said it. Lovely Dartmouth and all. Yeah, that's all right, Rich. No worries, mate. Enjoyed you having on here. Thanks for doing your moderating and all that. Thanks. Yeah, cheers, Rods and Wills. See what we can get tomorrow, mate. Yeah, thanks, Mick. Tight lines for tomorrow, Mick said.
Cheers.
Yeah, really, I am getting tired now, mate. Right. I think I've got to...
Don't forget your other phone.
Yeah, I've got to do it, yeah. Well, I'm going to show it. Thanks to everyone for coming on and having a little chat with us. Spot on. And I'll see you on the next one. Thanks for all the new subscribers if you're there. And hopefully we get a few more. Try and get to that 500 and see how it goes. And yeah, we'll see if we can what we can catch tomorrow. And I'll try and get a video together with what we've got so far. We've had a couple of topes, so it's been a bit you know, bit of footage there, so not too bad. All right, thanks for coming on. I'll speak to you all later. Cheers. Bye.